Good evening. Let's see if I can do this in one shot. Okay. Good evening. Once again, kind of a sleepless night, I guess. So I thought I'd go into. I saw a video the other day, and the guy was talking about the different things that he thinks everybody should carry, and kind of carry on a daily basis, kind of thing, just in case. Um, and some of these are a little more extreme than others, but it's what I like. So I mean, you don't have to carry this kind of thing. I'm just showing you different examples. Um, Unfortunately, I can't find my small pocket knife, so you'll have to make do. Uh, but these are a few examples of things. So my two multi-tools, I love these things. These things are great. They, of course, they got the pliers. Always got to have the pliers. My other requirement is a decent pair of scissors, and these ones are right there. And I got to sharpen these ones. Actually, I've used them so many times and so much. This is also a locking one, so this here is it's double-sided. Yeah, you just pull and unlocks, and locks. So this one here, as you can see, this blade really needs to be sharpened. Can you see it? So it's serrated and it's a regular blade all in one, which is nice because if you got it, it's right there. A couple of different tools there. Then on this side, of course, you got a few different tools as well. I always like to have a couple screwdrivers, Phillips and slot. This one here, I don't know, the file's not bad. It's not too bad, but it works out as a good screwdriver, and always another slot screwdriver. So there's that. So yeah, no, it's a pretty decent little one. Like I said, it's not so little, it's kind of big, but it works, especially for in the winter. It's a Gerber suspension XLT. It's a really good one if you have to wear gloves and stuff. It works well with gloves. This one here is a little bit of a smaller one. It's let's see if I can get. It's called a SOG PowerPint. This one here you want to avoid the blackout one. I don't remember what that red is. I think it might be a marker or something, but anyways, I colored it red for the heck of it because I was bored one day. I think Catherine and I were playing and I had it in my hand, so I figured I'd try it out. So anyway, same thing. This one, of course, has something that I actually miss on the Gerber is a bit of an awl. This awl, I've used it more than once. Well, that's not really the awl, that's a screwdriver, but there's the awl. There you go. Anyways, I've used the awl more than once. The one thing I do like about this is it's got the straight blade, and then it's also got a package opener. The file's actually pretty decent. It's a double-sided file. I don't know if I showed you that or not, double-sided. But it also has a serrated blade on this side, which is perfect. I like a serrated blade, so when it has something like this, it's just yeah, I love it. And then of course, Phillips screwdriver, a couple of screwdrivers. It lacks a slot head screwdriver, but it does have multi-bits that can go on there easily. So does the Gerber actually, so I mean, you can work around that. Again, scissors. These are excellent scissors. They cut paracord and everything else. So that's, like I said, pliers and scissors, and then from there I can make do with other things. So those are two good multi-tools. There's lots of others. Everybody likes, a lot of people seem to like the Leatherman. I'm not I don't know, my personal feeling about Leatherman is you pay too much for what it is and for what most people are going to use it for. So now for pocket knives, I like my fixed blades. I always have. These sheaths, I don't know if you can hear it, but locks right in beautifully. So, and these are actually all cheap knives. Like, they're not expensive at all. Or they weren't anyways when I got them. I don't know what prices are now, but so that's a Smith & Wesson MP Shield. I do like that. The only thing I find missing, the original handle was really skinny, so I put some bike tape on it, which put it up to a nicer size for me. And it's great for a lot of things, but it doesn't have the serrated blade. And I like using the serrated blade for doing different things like stripping wire, cutting rope, all that kind of stuff. So I do find it missing that. But, you know, whatever. It's a good knife. It does. It's great for food prep as well. Not that I use it for food. Well, I've used it, whatever. So this is the this is my favorite one. It's got the most character, I think. So anyways, I kind of treated the blade a little bit to cover up all the scratches that it was getting, because it was a shiny silver, and I couldn't handle that. That was driving me nuts. So this is a horn handle on it. This is what they call biltong. So it's perfect size for my hand to work with and to cut with. It's great for doing a little bit of woodwork as well as food prep. This is awesome for food prep. I use it all the time when Catherine doesn't give me heck for it. If Catherine catches me, I don't use it. Now this is a Ka-Bar TDI, small one. This is a short one, and it's here, maybe I'll hold it that way. Fully serrated blade, basically. And I use this thing for stripping wire, cutting rope. I've used it for cutting tow ropes, from all the way up to tow ropes. I've cut down to regular rope, paracord, and everything else as well. Stripping wire, I think 4 or 2 gauge, anyways, all the way down to 18, 24 gauge. So I mean, not that you know, you can buy wire strippers for that, but this I can carry on my belt, and it's always there. So it's just a great little knife to carry, in my world anyways. Now, if you don't want to carry such aggressive knives, there are other options. Excuse my minion PJs. This is a big pocket knife, but it's a pocket knife nonetheless. It's a cheap one too. I think this is like, and there's a reason it's cheap one, I think. Okay, so it's I think this is about a $15-20 pocket knife. It's a big one. Again, it's got the serrated blade, which is what I like, as well as a straight blade. So the double blade is actually what I really like, because it's just multi-use, so you don't have to search for a second knife. But I prefer fixed blades, and getting a fixed blade in the size I like with both blades doesn't work so well. So anyways, this is a great little pocket knife. The problem is that blade doesn't like to lock out, because I beat the hell out of it so badly. So you have to kind of whip it out, but it won't whip out unless you open it part way. There we go. So, because what'll happen is that it won't lock until you get it to about there, and then you have to kind of do that. But if you do it any sooner, it doesn't lock. It just bounces back on your fingers and cuts you. So you got to be careful. Like I said, it's not a knife I'll lend to anybody. It's not a knife. I just keep it around because it's handy backup. You know, leave it somewhere I can grab it easily in the house. That way I don't always have to have a knife on me. I can just have a knife somewhere in the house. A less aggressive knife is these Opals, Opinels. They come in different sizes. This is, I believe, the small one, the smallest one they have. And the bigger ones, this slides around and locks. So this is a non-locking knife. This one here. I do believe at one point. No, I don't think this one was. Anyways, this one I don't believe actually locks, but it's just a nice little pocket knife. It works for different stuff, you know, trimming up stuff, whatever else you want to use it for. Nothing too fancy. It's sharp as heck, thin as heck though, so you're definitely not going to be prying anything with this one. Not that you should be prying with your knives, but you know what? I do. So, now if you don't like carrying any of that stuff, because, you know, a knife is a knife, and you don't want to sharpen a knife, because a lot of people don't like sharpening knives. So I even sharpen my cheap ones. But there's always this option. So Mastercraft, I don't know, I think these are $5 a piece or something like that. It's got the belt clip on it, and it locks open, and it's a replaceable blade. Not that I ever have, and I really need to. I see you just, oh sorry. So you do is just pinch this spot right here, pinch it down, pull the blade out, put a new one in. The double-sided. Oh, it's double-sided. Look at that. Yay. So now I don't have to replace it so soon. I got a new blade already. And then, like I said, it locks. So what you do is you just push this part here and you just close it over. Watch your fingers though, because that'll get you. So like I said, that's about it. That's the knives. I got a few other ones that I do switch out every now and then, depending on what I'm doing. These are my general ones that I have. So general that they were easy to grab while I was thinking about it tonight. But yeah, no, so that's it. I just thought I'd show you those. It was a quick one. If you don't want to carry a knife, I really suggest carrying a little pocket tool, multi-tool. The little one like these SOGs, I think they're going up in price now, but you can get cheaper ones. You don't have to go with bit brand names. Again, it's little things that you might want. Like, my suggestion is to start out with something that's got a bit of a blade on it, a little bit of a knife, and scissors. From whatever else you get from there, go crazy. But you got, I don't like a straight blade. I don't. Here, I'll show you. This knife here has a belly on it. You can see the belly. It goes down and up. This one is a straight blade. I find that very awkward to use, and I don't like it. So that's why I generally like to carry another knife, because it has another shape. So like I said, there's lots of small ones. I think $10-12 at Cabela's. There you go. Cabela's sells them for like $10-12, and they have scissors and they have a knife on them and they have pliers, and they're not the highest quality, but they'll get you by, right? The scissors especially. See this one here, this is what I like about this, and this is why I really got to resharpen it. This blade actually has the belly on it. As you can see, it's got a bit of a belly. I love that little, so I really got to resharpen this one. This one's just been beat. I've tried to sharpen it out when I was out doing stuff and made a mess of the blade. It worked, it got sharp, and it did the trick that I needed to do. So yeah, so other than that's pretty much it. And of course, they always do suggest carrying a cheap bandana with you, especially if you got kids. I mean, they work great for a snot rag. As an adult, they work great as a snot rag if you need it. Wipe sweat, wipe dirt, clean your hands off. This one, see, I was using it and it's all dirty now, so actually that's a stain, because that's a chemical stain, but you can't see that. But anyway, so no, I do suggest carrying a bandana. They're cheap at dollar stores. You can buy them really dirt cheap, and they pay for themselves. Again, I mean, they're so cheap. If you cut yourself, you just wipe yourself with it, and dirt, mud, whatever you wipe off, and you just keep on moving, and then you throw it in the washer, and life goes on. Anyways, that's a short little video. I actually hate short videos, but YouTube seems to like them and seems to push for them. And apparently nobody these days has attention spans. So they want short videos. Short, quick, sweet, to the point videos, I guess. Maybe one day I'll do a little more in detail about different things, but they're all different blade metals. Don't worry about the metals unless you're going fancy, but you're not going to go fancy. If you're watching my video and you're taking my advice, you're not going to be going fancy blades. So don't worry about the fancy metals. Just go for something that will get you by for now until you figure out what you like and how you like it. Because some people like the flat blade, some people like a rounded blade, some people, I don't know. There's a pocket knife, folds out. It's got like a butcher blade on it. It's actually really cool, but I don't have that one. So anyways, that's it for now. I'll let you guys go. Hope you have a good night, and take her easy. God bless.